So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this fella, the French Ghanaian GUIRASSY, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace. He enjoys playing the lone role up front. He's instinctive, he's opportunistic, and he really works for his team too, because when it comes to defence, he has to become the first line, and he never shies away from that. He's happy to embrace it and work hard.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. GUIRASSY! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Barella. Almada. And here's Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rafael Leao with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Almada receives it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation. Gabriel Jesus.
That's going in strongly.
BISSOUMA goes looking wide. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's well spotted. De Paul. BISSOUMA. And here's Alvarez. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. De Paul. And Gabriel Jesus. Threads one in. And can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
GUIRASSY. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan, it's Gabriel Jesus!
It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass. Both causing...
Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the
Boniface! And it's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So could they be onto something here? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response absolutely clinical.
Victor Boniface really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Hangs in a cross. Courtois claims it without any loss. Could move up a gear here. GUIRASSY, nicely worked. Oh, that's a key interception. Madsen. Rafael Leao. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we're off again. Alvarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. Di Maria. To Barella. Barella charging forward, the ball at his feet. Casemiro. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way. He'll try from distance. Shapes to shoot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
GUIRASSY. Almada. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Spread it left. That has ended up in no man's land. Well played. That has snuffed out the day. Oh, terrible pass. And that's a dangerous ball. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to do...
It's Gabriel Jesus! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Pass somewhat off target. So we've reached the hour mark. He's going to be disappointed with that. Barella. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Paul. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Alvarez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. De Paul. Barella. Di Maria. Almada. De Paul. Spread out to the left. De Paul. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot!
Sostituzione per il Milan.
And we have our very first corner.
23, Di Maria. Numero 9. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 16. Il numero 18. Il numero 19. Il numero 17.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Pedro Neto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a good ball out wide. Plays the return pass. Udogi aims beyond the defence. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Alvarez. Pedro Neto. Short changes him with that pass. Done delicately. Zielinski in acres of space out wide. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Watkins. Mazraoui. Adeyemi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Zielinski spots it and intercepts. Gabriel Jesus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus! And no mistake. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Zielinski. Rice. And it's Zielinski. Gabriel Jesus.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Mazraoui. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Pedro Neto. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.